There's one right there. It's number 3. Now that was cool. That was cool. Hey there, YouTube community. We are back here at the Harlem Meer in the northeast corner of Central Park and gonna see if we can catch a few bass. So let's rock and roll. Gonna start out here with the spinnerbait on a blustery, cool October afternoon, about the middle of the month. Nice and cool last night, and got a couple cool days to come. See what we can find. Gonna throw both the spinnerbait and lipless. Might switch over to a swim bait, but I want to kind of move along at a pretty quick pace, see if the fish are in that mood. If they're not, then we can slow down at that point. All right, well, I'm going to work my way up along this west side right here and just pick it apart with a spinnerbait and a lipless crankbait, and then if that doesn't work out, like I mentioned, just slow it down a little bit, throw some jigs and maybe some other soft plastics. Love to see one just smash it right here in front of these reeds. All right, just paralleling down this edge. Water is beautifully clear. Algae blooms all but gone. All right, come on. Come on, blast it. All right, come on, baby. Come on, come on, come out of there. All right. I got a feeling. I got a feeling. Come on. Come on, baby. Blast it. Okay, let's throw a lipless out here in the open water. All right, I'm gonna let this lipless crankbait sink to the bottom, and then that at least starts it off down deeper in the water column. Hopefully something will smash it here. Cast a mile. Right. Come on, baby. I know you boys are out here. All right, gonna let this lipless sink to the bottom. Don't have a lot of space right here, but hopefully something will crunch it. There we go. There's a fish. There we are. There we are. All right. I knew it. There we go. Lipless crankbait. Nice one. Nice one. A lipless crankbait, baby. There we go. There we have it. On a lipless crankbait. Little Harlem Meer bass. Out here mid-October. You gotta love an afternoon like that. Let's put this guy back. And off he goes. That was awesome. Where there's one, there's more. Let's get after him. All right, let's try him out again. Just threw that lipless out, and I actually let it sink all the way to the bottom, which that one just did. It was just kind of steady reeling it, not doing anything special. And that was the first bass on my replacement spinning rod. Sweet. And as I've mentioned before in the past, I set that hook like that when I let it sink to the bottom to try to make it jump off the bottom without any leaves coming along for the ride or underwater vegetation of any sort. There we go. There's one, baby. This feels good. This one feels. I think, yep. Not that big, but daggone, I'll take two. I'll take two in 5 minutes. That's for sure. What do you think of that? Gorgeous little bass right here at the Harlem Meer on a lipless crankbait. You gotta love that, baby. You gotta love that. Let's put him back. Let's keep after him. That's two on the brand new rod. Caught two. As soon as there's one right there. It's number 3. Now that was cool. That was cool. That was cool. You see that? How absolutely cool was that? That thing nailed it right as it was coming out of the water. There's 3. 3 on the brand new fishing rod. I am loving this. Off he goes. Let's keep after him. So, letting the crankbait sink to the bottom. Use like a hook setting motion to get it up off the bottom. I should have had my watch out, or I should have taken my phone out for each one of those, because that literally was 3 bass in 5 minutes. All right, 10 minutes, but still, nonetheless. You might ask how I know when the lure's made it to the bottom, and I know that sounds maybe stupid, but when you cast out, your line will stay tight as it's sinking, and then it'll be really evident. The line will just go boop, and it literally goes limp. But if you're not looking, sometimes it's hard to see the line go limp. But it's also a good way, if you're only fishing from the shore, to gauge the water depth, because if you know about how fast a lure sinks, you can cast it out, let it hit the water, and then once it goes limp, you can count from the time it hits the water till it goes limp. And if it's, 1 foot per second, or a half foot per second, or 2 feet per second, you can do the math. That was crazy. 3 in 10 minutes, and basically reeling through kind of the same zone. I thought there's got to be maybe a little rock or something. All right, I'm gonna move around. I can come back to this. All right, I'm gonna buzz around here and fish the north side for a little bit, and then make my way on back, unless this turns on. I left fish to find fish. That was dumb. Now I'm gonna go back where I found fish and try to find more fish. All right, well, I've worked my way back over to the east side here, and I'm gonna fish this until I have to leave, and hopefully we'll catch several more bass. So let's get on them. I need 1 big bruiser. I want 10 big bruisers, actually. Sunshine's fading, but I have faith there's a few more to be caught, so let's get after them. I just turned the camera off and just caught this little guy 2 seconds ago. Literally, mistakenly, I just turned the camera off thinking it was on. There we have a Harlem Meer largemouth. That's number 4 in just a couple hours. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Little lipless crankbaits, doing it to it. All right, well, that's gonna do it. Running out of daylight, and had a great time catching those 3 real quick ones back to back, and caught that one right there at the end. That was a lot of fun, but it is cooling down and daylight has left. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'd really appreciate it if you would like and also subscribe. And if you would leave your comments below, I'll certainly get back to you. Till next time, tight lines everybody, and see you on the next one.